Hello, my name's Kiana Leader and I'm the Youth Voice Officer at the National Lottery Community Fund. I have the pleasure of working with our Youth Voice teams in England, Wales and Northern Ireland. They've been involved in some fantastic projects such as creating their own fund, creating top tips for staff internally and researching to understand what young people really want. Here are our ideas.
The Northern Irish Youth Voice team is most proud of having the opportunity to present our ideas for a new fund to the National Lottery Community Fund Board, and also having the opportunities to meet with groups that are funded by the lottery to see where the funding goes and how we can make their lives better.
My name's Natalia and I'm part of the Youth Voice team. I'm also part of the England team, and I think one of the proudest moments is getting us out there, getting our voices out there through opportunities such as the staff session where we shared our top tips for reviewing young people's projects and discussing issues that we think are really important and then seeing the change.
As a collective Youth Voice team, we're most proud of feeding into the strategy renewal through sharing our opinions on what the National Lottery Community Fund should prioritise in the next 5 to 10 years. We've also created a network of like-minded young people who are all super passionate and willing to share their knowledge and diverse experiences. Being able to have networked with professionals who've not only listened to us authentically, but also allowed us to work with other funders who can learn how to better involve youth voice.
You can make youth social action more accessible to young people by hosting workshops on what youth social action really is, and if young people are interested then, we can signpost them to the new opportunities. By going through the education system where there's lots of young people, and this will help to target a younger audience. By having opportunities which are open for all so that everyone can get involved, and this allows young people to see things from a different viewpoint that maybe they wouldn't have thought of before. Advertising through youth groups and having youth leaders come together with organisations and other youth leaders, sharing and collaborating external opportunities to bring back to the young people, and also allowing young people to engage in information sessions to ask questions about a programme before joining so they know what's really involved.
To make social action a lot more accessible for all young people, I think we should definitely open it up to all young people and not just specific groups. And I think transport, I think it's helped a lot of young people to cover transport because it's made it easier for them to get to places and actually be part of the group, but also just having workshops on what it actually is, and what social action is, and see if they're interested, and if they are, open more opportunities up so they can see what it's like.
You can make social action more accessible for young people by incorporating initial face-to-face meetings to allow young people to build morale and get to know each other better where possible. Meeting with other youth groups so that you can hear their strategies, you can get to know different viewpoints, and to help brainstorm ideas together. Being aware of digital exclusion, so incorporating physical posters, letters to advertise what you do, and ways that allow young people to get involved who don't have access to technology. Having staff who work on the project, who have experience of working with young people, or at least a willingness to learn. Social action can feel scary and unapproachable for a lot of people. They may not feel that it is for them. So allow room for flexibility to be involved in whatever way the young people feel comfortable doing so.
You can make youth social action more accessible to young people by co-creating the space rules with the young people present, by having clear mechanisms to support the young people who may have additional needs or different mechanisms to be able to get involved in the sessions, and by giving young people leadership roles and also the space to have their voices heard. This could be done through running sessions or having a youth leadership board.